Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. So today, if you didn't watch my last video, this is I picked three beers out of my cellar. I was filming my cellar and reorganizing it, and I said, I should pick a couple beers, and I decided on three to review. This one I started cellaring. I read this book. I bought it when it came out, Vintage Beer, and I'd already been aging beer for I don't know 4 or 5 years before this book came out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I like aging beer. It'd be cool to read a book about it and see what this person's experience was like. And Expedition Stout was one of the stouts that they said, ages very well. And so I do have a 14. This is a 2015, so it's actually about a year and a half at this point. I just had more of these, so I decided to do that instead of one of the 14s. I cut most of the wax off, so it should come out pretty easy. Um, I've had Expedition Stout, and it's been a while. And kind of again with this no hype thing, I'm trying not to. If I don't remember a lot about the beer, I'm not trying to like re-educate myself. So I kind of go in as blind as possible and have my expectations, as low as possible. So I think it's 10.5%. Yeah, regular. It's not barrel aged or anything like that. And it's got a year and a half on it. Let's see what it does. Probably should pour a little bit more aggressively. It's probably gonna be a ton of head. Oh, okay. Decent amount of head when I, start pouring it more aggressively. The book is Vintage Beer, Patrick Dawson, if you're interested. Vintage Beer. If you like aging beer, it's a real short book. It's cool. They pick maybe like, I don't know, 10 beers that do, they tell you like everything about aging it for a number of years. Everything else is just more generic information. But yeah, it's definitely a cool book. And anyway, let's see what the aroma's like in this. Coffee. I get a lot of coffee roastiness. Some dark chocolate. Faint cinnamon fighting through there. And a little bit of like blackberry. Just a little bit. Like, yeah, mostly blackberry. But definitely roastiness, coffee, dark chocolate, some of that cinnamon, and a little bit of dark berries. Yeah. It smells really good. Yeah, those are all aromas I really enjoy, and this smells phenomenal. Which is a descriptor I use a lot, apparently. When I preview these videos before I post them, and I say phenomenally a lot. I don't mind being positive. Cheers. I'm going to use it again. That is phenomenal. Um, for 10.5%, it has only the um, most pleasant of warming. It's pretty cold today, and the alcohol is just right that it lets hey, this is a big beer, but it's certainly not overpowering. It's not alcohol-y, nothing like that. The roastiness comes through in spades. Oh, man, it tastes like contains like many good flavors, like a very well brewed cup of coffee comes through. Just a lovely dark chocolate bar. You've taken your bite, you've chewed, you've swallowed, you haven't eaten anything in a little while, and you have that taste lingering on your tongue. That's there. A little creamy, actually, which was unexpected. Slight coconut, which I did not get in the aroma. The slight cinnamon I did get in the aroma. I don't get anything like that in the taste. Um, no real berry. I'm gonna take another swig and see if I pick up any berry in this. Maybe like super faint berry. But man, if you like well done big stouts, man, this is kind of wish I grabbed a 14 and a 16 and then just kind of done like, side by side. Because this 15 with a year and a half on it is just, this is amazing. Um, it's not a secret that this beer is good. It's not a secret that this is, has a good reputation. I just didn't remember specifically what I tasted in it from having it the last time, which I don't remember when the last time I had this was. Like, what a cool problem that is. Now, that's probably a topic for another video. But like, there's so much good beer I have pretty easy access to that something like this is, which is phenomenal, I haven't had in a long time. I'll take one more swig, see if I get anything else, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, that creaminess is interesting. But yeah, the coffee, it's not overly sweet. Maybe we should talk about that for a sec. It's I don't want to use the word perfect, but it has pretty much a perfect balance between sweet and dry. Um, it doesn't dry your mouth out. And if you have a sweet tooth, it's not going to scratch that very well. But it's like right in the middle. And I think it would appeal to fans of both of those. Drink it if you got it. I'm going to say at any age for Expedition Stout. Cheers.